host and participant. Awesome. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. We're going to get started in about 1 to 2 minutes. I just want to give everyone a chance to join. Anna, are you able to see the screen, the slideshow?
Yeah, everything looks good. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you everyone for joining. Please let us know which company you are joining from or which state you're joining from in the chat section. We're going to get started in about a minute. Wow, we have someone joining from Estonia. That's amazing.
Welcome.
I wonder what time it's in Estonia right now. Thank you all for making the time to join. Oh, 7 p.m. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay, so I think Anna, we're good to get started.
All right, let's get started.
We have a good group here already. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us in this webinar. My name is Nisha. I am a customer success lead here at Signeasy. Today, I am also joined by my colleague, Anna. Anna, if you want to introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. My name is Anna. I am the support team lead at Signeasy and excited to showcase our product today.
Thanks, Anna. So in today's webinar, we will cover how you can use Signeasy's mobile app on your iPhone or iPad to be able to sign documents on the go. You no longer need to be tied to your desk anymore. And I know we have some folks who are in attendance today that purely use our mobile app and some that only use our web app. Today, we want to show you how you can make best use of both worlds to get documents signed even faster. With our mobile app and the cross-platform compatibility that we support, you can switch seamlessly between devices and be able to continue where you left off. In today's webinar, we're going to focus on using Signeasy's app on iOS devices, but know that we are available on Android devices as well. Just go to the Google Play Store and look up Signeasy and download it. We have a really exciting segment ahead of us today. We are going to be showing you how to use the mobile app to self-sign documents, sign documents in person, send signature requests. And there are some actions such as creating templates or managing a team and being able to see your team's usage reports that we only support on our web app that you may not be aware of. So we will definitely go over those near the second half of our webinar today. So as we go through the webinar, we will be stopping in between to answer any questions, but we'll definitely have a Q&A session at the end. So if you have any questions, please throw them in the chat and we will do our best to answer them live. And without further ado, let's jump into the actual demo. I'm going to hand it over to Anna as I switch screens here so you can see the mobile app.
Thanks, Nisha.
Welcome. Are you able to see the, okay, cool.
We can see
it. Are
it
you
now.
able to see it, Anna? Okay, great. Go for it.
All right, so the first step is opening the Signeasy app on our mobile devices. Once Nisha opens Signeasy, we'll be able to see the main dashboard. And our home screen basically shows a document summary where documents that need your signature, waiting for others, and drafts will appear here, and a general list of documents that have been handled recently through Signeasy, whether mobile app or web app. The second icon that we can click on is actually to view the pending documents. So here, all the pending documents, whether needs your signature or waiting for others, are available. Also, we have a draft section where documents that have been saved as drafts will be available. In this case, Nisha does not have any drafts, so they are not appearing here. And our signed section is our completed documents section. So here we can find all the documents that have been signed previously. If we go to my library, the next icon, we'll be able to access both original documents that are essentially documents that have been previously imported into Signeasy, as well as templates. So if we view templates, we will be able to use them using the mobile app, but they will need to be creating using the web app. Once they are created, they will automatically sync and will be available on all devices. Last but not least, we have the account section. If we click on the first option where Nisha's name is available, we'll be able to view her name, her initials, company name, if there are any like custom fields. And here she can actually use the signature and initials field to draw her signature using her mobile device. Once it's saved, it will be available cross platforms. Another interesting section on the account option, if we go back, is, well, there is a section called current plan. This is mostly informative and it will give you information on your current plan as well as renewal date. Account management is available through the web app exclusively. The next section we can take a look at is Face ID and passcode, which is enabling an extra layer of security to access the app on your mobile device. If you want to enable Face ID or passcode, simply click on the toggle, turn the toggles on, and you will have that extra security layer. If we go back, we'll also be able to access cloud storage from here. And we understand it's convenient to enable your preferred cloud storage directly on your phone. In this case, Nisha has enabled her Google Drive, but you are able to select multiple cloud storage platforms from here. If we go back, the last most important section is the contacts section, where again, we have the option to enable different contacts, whether on Google, Outlook, or phone contacts directly. And the next two sections are important as well, but are specific to just settings, default format, advanced features. So this is just a brief overview of what the mobile app looks like. Next, Nisha, we're gonna jump into our core workflows, starting with self-sign. Nisha is gonna walk us through how to self-sign a document using the mobile app.
Thanks, Anna, for the walkthrough. As you can see, our app is pretty self-explanatory. You got your account settings, you got your documents in the My Library and Documents section. So now let's jump to the fun part. How do we self-sign a document? The first step is to actually bring in that document that you need to collect signature on. And how you can do that is on the top left corner, you will notice this plus button. If you tap on that, it'll give you several different options to bring in your document for signing. We support bringing in documents from your files on your phone. We also have an in-app document scanner. So if you have a physical document in front of you and you want to electronically sign it, just tap our document scan, take a picture of it, and Signeasy will automatically render a PDF copy for you to electronically be able to sign documents. So no more trying to find physical scanners or downloading another scanning app from the App Store. You have it right in Signeasy for you to use. Another way you can bring in a document to sign is from email. So this one is really cool. A lot of times we might get an email from someone saying, hey, can you please sign this document and get it back to me? And all you have to do is find that email with that attachment. So as you can see with the red arrow, I have this attachment in the email, and you're going to open up that document and you will see this export option, which is that square with an arrow on there. Go ahead and tap that and you will get an option to open in Signeasy. And that way, if you tap that, Signeasy will bring in that document from your email so that you can jump right into the signing process. Some other options to bring a document is, of course, photos. You can go through your photo library, bring in an image or a document you need to sign. And we also have integrations with several cloud storage solutions. So Dropbox, Google Drive, OneDrive, Box, if your document is stored in any of those locations, you can go ahead and just bring them in from there. So for today's purpose, I will actually pull in a document from my Google Drive. And here, Signeasy is going into my Google Drive. I just have to go to the search up top and look up the document that I want to sign. And today, I will be signing a non-disclosure agreement, just your standard one. And as you can see, it was in my Google Drive, but I've been able to pull it into my Signeasy account. This is my document right here. And I'm going to tap Start Signing to jump into the different, to jump into signing essentially. But you can see here, there are 3 different workflows that we support on our mobile app. We have that sign document option at the top that you see, where you're the only signer and no one else is the signer. That's the one I will be using just in a second here. The other option is our in-person signing option. And this is super cool because this workflow, in-person signing, we only support on our mobile apps. So what this means is you have multiple parties signing your document and they're all present with you in person. So if you choose the in-person signing option, you'll be able to just, people will be able to sign your document on your phone. And the other option, which has become more frequent now because it's harder to, we're not in offices anymore, we're all working remotely, is the send for signature option. So you'll be able to collect signatures remotely from people. So let's go tap the signed document where I'm the only signer. And I'm gonna use the annotations bar in this gray black area here to basically fill and sign my document. So I need a name up here. I can always zoom in my document as well. I know sometimes it can be, with our phone being very small and the screen isn't super big, you can always zoom into your document to be able to see things better. So I need a name here. So I'm just going to choose the name option from the annotations bar. I can resize it and just drag and drop wherever I need it. And now I need a signature. So I'm going to choose the signature option from the annotations bar and bring it in. As you can see, because I have my signature already saved in my account settings, I don't need to redraw my signature again. It just makes the signing process even faster. You just gotta set it up in the settings once and your signature is always just available for you to use. Last but not least, I need a date. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose the date option from the annotations bar and put it on my document. And you can always edit the date. You can also change the format of the date as well. For now, this looks good. And once you're done filling and signing your document, you are ready to complete signing. And how you do that is click on the check mark at the top right corner, and it will ask you, do you consent to signing this document electronically? And you can go ahead and complete signing if you're done. Or if you're not yet done filling out your document, you can save it as a draft so you can come back later and pick back up from where you left off. So I'm going to just go ahead and complete signing because I've filled out every part. And Signeasy is going to show me my final document. And here it is. Here's my document and it's all filled out. And one thing that makes Signeasy the best app to use for signing and filling documents is that it is legally binding. So if this document will hold up in court, we have an audit trail for every document that you sign. So from here, I can choose to just export this and I can email it to someone. I can save it to my files. I can send it back to my cloud storage and save it, or I can open it in a different app. So that is how you self-sign documents using your mobile app. I will hand it off to Anna now to talk a little bit more about in-person signing.
Thanks, Nisha. Now, in-person signing is very similar to self-signing. Nisha, if you want to import a document again, we can use the standard NDA file that we just worked on. You're
Yeah, give me
selecting
a second
your
here.
cloud storage on Cloud Drive, searching for the document name on the search bar.
There we go.
And now, once we import the document and click on Start Signing, we will now select the in-person signing option, which is the second option. Now, the annotation field will remain the same in every workflow, but what changes here is when we select, for example, a signature field, we'll be able to specify whether it's your signature, a second person, third person's, or even more signers. So this is just a cool feature that will allow you to add as many annotation fields as needed. In this particular document, there are 2 signature fields, so we'll be selecting for a second person signature as well. And once Nisha clicks on there, we're taken to this box where the second person will be able to draw their signature in person on the fly. Again, once they draw it, they'll also be able to select the color of their preference, or if, we're good with black for now. The annotation field can be modified in size and placement depending on where it is needed. The same applies for initials, date, well, not particular for date, but also for text. We can set up a name field, text field. Now, a frequent question that we receive is, can we add pictures to a document? And the answer is yes. This annotation menu, we'll be able to view this last option that says image. If we click on there, we'll be able to select an image from the photo library and import it into the document. So that is possible using our mobile app. Now, once we are done, this looks like we are done filling out the document. We can simply click on the check on the top right and click on complete signing or save as a draft. Now, these 2 options are available for self-sign and sign in person only. Nisha has completed the document, and now it will be available on the signed file list, and we have the same options to share post signing via email, files, cloud storage, open in application. These options will be available for any workflow. So if we X out of that, we can actually start talking about the third workflow, which is request a signature or send for signature. Now, we're going to actually go to our original file section to select a document from here and set up a signature request. So if you want to select, Nisha has just selected a job offer letter. Again, this is a standard document. If we click on the bottom, start signing, and select send for signature, this is our third workflow. And we are now going to set up a signature request. So the first step is entering the name and email of our signers. In this case, because it's a job offer, we only have one signer. It's a single signer signature request. So there is no need to enable the signing order. But if this were a multiple signer document, we can enable the signature set signing order right here, clicking on the toggle option. We can also email this completed document to another person using CC. So this is an optional field, and it will just allow us to share the document with someone that needs the information after it has been completed. So the next step is clicking on next. And now setting up the document with annotation fields. As we can confirm, the same annotation options are available for every workflow. This is automatically assigned to John, who is our signer. We only need his signature on this document, so we're just going to go ahead and click on next. And we're taken to this screen where we can actually add a message for our signers. This field can include any sort of information or instructions or relevant details for the signer. We can see how, like a quick summary of the document name, the message that our signers will receive, who our signers are by name and email address, and if there are any people copied under email CC. So once we're done setting up the signature request, we will click on send. And the document will now appear as pending, waiting for others, because we are waiting for John. Now, in this screen, if we go back to waiting for others, and realize that, you know what, we actually need to edit the signer information. John, we need to include his middle name or even modify his email address. We can simply click on the I circle next to the document and then select the option to edit signers. We can both edit signers, and here we'll be able to enter his correct email address or even his middle name, and then click on done. If we go back to that screen, we'll be able to also click on the option to, we can just go back to the I.
Sure.
We'll be able to also remind John. Sometimes we understand that our signers are not necessarily quick to sign our documents. So this remind option is available in our mobile app and will initiate an email notification requesting John to sign the document. It can also be voided right here with this last void option. So this is all available using our mobile apps. We can simply X out of here. And now that we've seen the three major workflows, Nisha is going to talk to us a little bit about using templates on iOS.
Thanks, Anna, for showing us how to send out signature requests. Now I will jump into templates. Templates are really handy for forms that you reuse often. So think of those forms that you reach to often for signing, where the content of the document itself never changes. It's just the signers that are changing. So for example, if you work in HR, think of your W-2s. It's a standard form, and the only thing that's changing is just the signers. And the main benefit of templates is that it's a huge time saver, in that you just have to set up your template once with its unique workflow, and you can reuse it as many times as you like. And you can also share it with other team members who have Signeasy, so that they have it available in their mobile app, ready to go for signing. So let's take a quick look at a template that I have created. And this is actually borrowing from a use case from actually one of our customers. So here's a template that they basically created. It's just a COVID-19 waiver form. They used this at the peak of the pandemic, where before someone could get service in their salon, that client had to fill out a waiver form. And the salon owner basically turned this waiver form, before they used to have physical papers, but they turned it into a template on their Signeasy account. And here the template just shows exactly where the signer needs to sign and what they need to fill out. So next time that they needed to use this waiver, all they had to do was go into their iPad or iPhone and find this template and hit use template and then begin using it in person. So one thing that a lot of you may not be aware of is to create templates, you have to do it on our web app. You have to set it up on our web app, but once you set it up, it is available on your mobile device for you to actually use. So I'm going to switch my screen here real quick, and we're going to log into just my computer, and I'm going to show you how to create a template. So Anna, let me know if you can see the new screen. There we go.
We can see your screen.
Can you see our website? Okay. So for those of you that have never logged into your Signeasy account on your computer, maybe you just use your Signeasy app on your phone. It's really easy to use Signeasy on your computer. Just go to signeasy.com, and at the top right corner, you'll see the login option. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, my network. Wait, give it a second. Okay. Woo, here we go. So we are here in the login screen, and you have different ways to log into your account. You can just do email password, or you could log in with Google if you have that set up. So I'm going to go ahead and log into my account, and pretty much everything that you have available on our mobile app is available on the web app, but more. So to create template, you'll just go to the menu on the top in the left side and click on templates. As you can see, here's that COVID-19 form that we had on our mobile here. And to create a new template, you can just click create template at the top right corner. And here you'll be taken to the template workflow setup page, where the first step is to upload the form you need to set up as a template. So you can just drag and drop your document here, or you can choose from your originals, or you could just upload a file from your computer. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I will create a template for that NDA that we've been signing. So I'm going to go ahead and hit open, and Signeasy is going to import that document here. And the next step, once your document is here, is to define the roles of the signers for this document. So this NDA contract is actually going to be signed between two people. So it's going to be, one is going to be the company, which is my company, and then I will put another role, which is my client. So once your roles are in place, it's optional to set a signing order or to add a message for your signers, but you are ready to move on to add fields if you already have your documents and have your roles. So I'm going to go ahead and click add fields at the top right corner. And here you'll be taken to the actual document itself, where you can mark exactly where your signers, what your signers need to fill out and where. So using the fields on the left, you can go ahead and mark who needs to fill out what. So I need a signature here and here. So I'm going to go ahead and drop those fields here. And these fields are great because it really guides your signers on exactly what they need to fill out. And it prevents you from getting documents signed back without everything filled out. So I need a date here. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the date there. I need another date here. And let's say I need a name at the top. Once you have your fields marking what needs to be filled out, you're ready to assign roles. So who is filling it out? So the first party is going to be the company. So I'm going to go ahead and it's color coded. So it's really an easy way to navigate. And the second party is going to be my client. So I'm going to go ahead and mark the role to be client. Okay, and once you're done putting in what needs to be filled out and who needs to fill it out, you're ready to hit Save Template. And if at any point you realize you've made a mistake, maybe you need to change a field out, or maybe you need to make something not required to fill out, then you could always just click on edit and edit your template. So as you can see now, before there was one template, now I have another template, the one that I just created. And it is just a one-time setup. And if you go back to your mobile app and if you just refresh your app, you'll see this template show up on your mobile app. So now, again, you no longer have to be on your computer to be able to sign your reusable forms. You can just sign on the go, request signatures on the go from your mobile app. So let's say I need to collect a signature on this NDA now. How do I do that? It's really easy. I just go to my templates, hit send for signature, and put in the name and email addresses of my signers and just hit send. So the steps that you're skipping is not having to upload the document again, not having to add fields again, not having to assign signers again. And that is how helpful templates can be, and it's a huge time saver. And again, you can do this from the mobile app as well. So that is one of the things that you can do with our web app, which is set up your templates so that you can access it on multiple devices. There are a few other things that you can do with our web app as well that Anna will cover. So over to you, Anna.
Thanks, Nisha. So another cool feature that is available on the web app is our team management section. So for our team plans, the team admins will be able to manage the settings within the team, whether viewing who the team members are, inviting members, adding seats, or even managing team directly. So if we click on Manage Team, here we'll be able to view the team name, team logo. Now, if we upload a logo in this section, it will be present within our email notifications. So our signature requests are initiated by email notifications that include your team logo once it is uploaded in this section. Information such as the renewal date or just billing information is also available in this section. The team size, billing details, if we want to switch to monthly from a yearly plan, adding seats, updating credit card information, and even changing admins. We're able to do so right here in this area, in this section. We understand sometimes team admins change from time to time, so it can simply be done by clicking on Change Admin. If we go back, we're also able to add seats right here on this screen by just clicking on Add Seats and selecting the seats that need to be added. In this case, it's super easy, very easy to find. Inviting members is also an option. If we click on there, we'll be able to add the name and email address of the members that we want to include in this team and just sending an invite to them. So an email notification will be initiated and they will receive an invite to form part of this team. Now, if we X out of the team settings, we're also going to go over our report section. So yeah, by clicking on the left panel where it says reports, team admins will have access to the team's general usage, whether that is documents that have been sent, completed, declined, and voided. And this will include every team member's information. Also, every individual team member will be able to view their own usage. So if we click on this section, it gives us information about the documents that have been sent, completed, declined, voided. In both scenarios, we're able to select a specific time frame for this information. And we can click on today, this week, last week, this month, last month, whatever is necessary. So it's an extra filter that will give us information regarding that time frame. And we click on apply or cancel for purposes of this demo. We can also download the information by clicking on Download Detailed Report, and it will appear as a CSV file. So this is available for individual users when they are part of a team, and team usage when you are the team admin. So now, does anybody have any questions? We've covered a few features that are exclusive for our mobile app, such as signing in person, or even our team management and report section, which is exclusive to our web app. Does anybody have any questions at this point?
So Anna, maybe you could look at the chat and see if there's any questions. I do want to make a few comments on something that I forgot to discuss in templates. I had mentioned earlier that with templates, you can share it with your team, but I didn't really show how you can do that. It's really easy. You just go over to the template that you want to share with people and click on the three dots on the right side and choose manage sharing. And you'll be able to share these templates with specific team members or with all team members. And what this will do is once your template gets shared, your other team members do not need to set up the templates again. It will just automatically show up in their account for them to use. And also another thing, the reports feature is a relatively new feature. We've had a lot of questions about people just wondering about their usage. You know, how many documents have they signed? Admins wondering how many documents are my team members signing? So we definitely recommend checking this out. Log into your web app and go to the report section. It's super cool. Just the kind of information you'll be able to see. And also a lot of times in order to be able to add more seats, sometimes our admins need to be able to show reports to their decision makers. So you can definitely download the reports like Anna said here and share it with external parties. Go ahead, Anna, were you saying something?
Another question that came up is every file that is handled, whether on the web app or mobile, will automatically sync between platforms. So everything that is imported into the web app will be available on the mobile device and vice versa.
Mm-hmm. And I do see one comment that's come in. Can email text be modified? So I would love to learn a little bit more. Do you mean like the instructions when your signers get an email and you want that to be in your own language? But one thing that we have recently released that I think could be helpful for you here is, let's say you're on your computer and you need to send a document out for signature. You just have to click the blue button that says send for signature on the left side, bring in your document. So I'm going to go ahead and just bring this document in. I don't know why that showed up there. And here we have this option that wasn't there literally a few weeks ago, and it's add email subject. So you can customize what your signers will see in the email. So in the email subject line, you can write down in your own language what you would like it to say. And so you do have control over that. And I also recommend taking advantage of this add message for signers. So you can put in any instructions you might have in your own language, or just it's up to you. And basically when your signers receive an email, they will not only see a customized email subject line from you, but they will also see the message before they jump into signing the document. So I recommend using this. Okay.
I think we're good for now, Nisha.
Okay, cool. If we weren't able to answer your question live, don't worry. We will reach out to you individually over email, and we will help answer any questions you might have had. So I'm going to jump into the slide again. Okay. So I know we covered a lot today. It can be a little bit overwhelming, especially if you haven't used the Signeasy app that much, but I hope you found it really helpful. Whenever you need help, we have a lot of resources for you to utilize when you get stuck on something, starting from our chatbot. So some of you might have noticed on our website, we have a chatbot that you can just choose to speak to support if you need to, and you can put in your query and it will connect you to our support agent. We also have an extensive help center, which has step-by-step instructions and articles on how to do something. And if you are a visual learner like myself, we also have really quick short tutorials on our YouTube channel that shows you how to create templates, how to request signatures, how to set up integrations. So definitely check it out if you haven't yet. And of course, as always, we are available if you want to talk to us. So you can reach out to any of our customer success managers. So you can reach out to me or my colleague Abhigyan. If you want to talk to support, just shoot an email to support@signeasy.com and someone from our awesome support team will be able to help you out. That concludes it for today's webinar. Thank you all so much for joining and taking the time to tune in. We hope it was helpful, and we will see you in the next webinar. Take care.
Thank you.